Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another stream. It's been a week almost. Like last week, it felt quick as hell. This time it felt a bit slow. So yeah, how's everyone doing? In case you're watching the stream later on, I forgot to put the timestamps last time, but it doesn't really matter because the previous stream is unlisted, so it's all good. So I'll try to put timestamps for this one if I remember. So do remind me about that. To when the quiz starts, because this week we're gonna do a general knowledge quiz, and we'll see how that goes. And at worst, if we don't end up getting enough Star Wars enthusiasts to be interested in general knowledge, then we're gonna just hang out, chat a bit, and then catch up next week. So how you doing, Fashion Blank? First, you should write first. People don't write first in my streams, but that's okay. Also, again, the stream cuts off one message in the chat on the side. But that's chill. But let me play something nice. I feel like the music determines the mood quite. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let me see. What was I was gonna fix the chat. So yeah, this week we're doing general knowledge questions. They weren't that difficult to formulate actually. It was. I never understood why people say first. I mean, I know why. But why? You know. Well, that's because you get like $10 for that. Proven fact. You could get money, you know what I'm saying? No, I've seen that trend around for years, I guess, but let me see, let me set the timer if it maybe we won't be needing it. But hey, at the very worst, I'll hang out for 20 minutes and chat, and then we're gonna hit it. So is it gonna take it? And I need to, how is the audio? Is everything okay? Fashion Blank, you're my test rabbit. Wait, let me move you up because I want to see. Oh, there we go. There you are. Now you're fully visible. Excellent. So yeah, this week we talked a bit on Discord about which topics to go through, and people have listed plenty of comics, movies, games, obviously. Maybe music lower. Really? Is it really that loud? Okay. That's interesting. I mean, if you're, I would hope you're listening on headphones. But, you know, based on my measurements, the music is acceptable. But that's okay, I'll lower it a little bit. But anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we collected all sorts of topics such as comics, movies, shows, series, that type of stuff from entertainment for the most part. And I think I did a good mix of, well, it remains to be seen if we'll get to actually go through them. If not, that's okay. But I think I went through a mix of astronomy, geography, history, a little bit of history, chemistry, that type of stuff, and plenty of easy questions, really, to just, you know, build up points, that type of stuff. So it's gonna be a fun time. And if not, I could maybe save them for some other gameplay that we have. But we'll see. What field are you interested mainly? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but where is astrology? How is she though? Yeah, I was gonna say astrology, and I was like, I can't even say astrology because if I misspeak there, I'll be in some trouble. Chemistry does not strike me as easy. Well, you know, listen, but that's the beauty of it. You know, also welcome Magics, but how have you been? Like it's definitely complex, but I like to think that there's some fun stuff in it as well. I like to think, because this is not at all a thing. No, but it's some fun stuff. Like I did once a long time ago, I did a question because I was doing quizzes for League of Legends. And there was a question regarding blessed water or something. I don't know what it was called. But I basically formed the question, which chemical in its blessed form can do so and so, because water is technically a chemical. So that was a fun question where I saw people be like, okay, what the heck, what kind of chemical? But based on for all intents and purposes, water is a chemical. You know, so similar questions for maybe chemical symbols. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be asking you the first person who draws a diagram of how photosynthesis works gets extra 3 points. Like, that would be a bit crazy, you know what I mean? Yes, but I'm a chemist, actually, allegedly. I know nothing about it. Okay, what's your favorite chemical compound? Listen, alcohols, like drinkable alcohols, technically fall under chemical compounds. So I don't know. Like, I feel like people should absorb that side of chemistry more to heart. You know what I mean? I feel that could be fun. So you're the Labrador wearing a lab coat in that one meme. Yes, exactly. Now go, Labrador, give us some tricks. Let's take a look at it. Go, now. Speaking of, like, in terms of chemicals, I was gonna dip into a martini this week, but I can't. Because it's not an open bottle, and I can't, I'll never forgive myself to open it just for a sip. But hey. But yeah, chemistry. NaCl. Well, the thing is, I know it in Latin, and I know it in my language, but I don't know in English. Is it sodium? What is a sodium? In like Na natrium, that's the Latin name. But that's what always surprised me whenever Americans said, "Oh yeah, that's sodium." I'm like, "What is sodium?" Like S, like that. What the hell is SO? Whereas, by the way, that's a chemical composition for salt. You like salt? Well, oh my God! What is the chemical composition for sugar? Does they have one? Jeez. Or maybe it does. Maybe I'm just uneducated. Maybe I should shut the fuck. Maybe I should shut the F up and not talk about these things because I'm not overly educated. Is there a chemistry in the Star Wars universe? Like, what kind of chemistry are we working with there? You are correct. Here's a cookie. Thank you. Some chemical elements and substances that are referenced in Star Wars movies do not exist in the real world. Really? For example, kyber crystals. I posted the lab meme on Discord. Well, I can't share it, but I can look at it. Oh yeah. I've ran into that on Twitter, I think. Because that's the only social media I use, TikTok and Twitter. And I fully believe that Fashion Blank will agree that describes him to a T. I don't know if he's currently on Discord, because he's elusive on Discord. Yeah, speaking of Magic Spud, do you use Discord at all? Because I know you joined the Discord, but I don't see you being overly active, which is, again, totally fine. Like, I have, like, I think last time I checked, I have, like, 23 or 4 servers that I'm on. I started grouping them, but I don't know if that really works, because I don't really check in. Not often. Yeah, it's the same. I'll check in, like, 2-3 days later, and then I'll see a plethora of messages and respond to them. But that's okay. I did add a lot of people that were in the quiz last time, and most of them didn't respond, which I don't think is necessarily the sign that they're ignoring me. It's simply that they probably joined the Discord and are not overly active on it. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. How do you feel, Magic Spud, about the general knowledge quiz this week? Do you feel intimidated? Although that is the blessing of this quiz. Because you can purposefully answer incorrectly, and then you can defend yourself by claiming that you answered on purpose. For instance, if I ask you what is the third planet from the sun, and then you say Venus, and you're like, I answered on purpose, Well, it is out of left field. What does that mean? Is that an idiom saying that it's... I need to Google that. I've heard that. I have no clue what that means. Out of left field. Let me educate myself. Unexpected. Is it unexpected? Odd or strange? I mean, sure, why not? And it's not as if we get that many viewers that I'm going to obliterate any form of reputation here, you know what I mean? So I do have quite a few Star Wars questions. I didn't put them into the system though, but yeah, we could always do that. I don't think if we end up having a quiz at all, I don't think we'll switch to the Star Wars midway through. We'll either do this or we're gonna do Star Wars next week. If we do it next week. Also, I fully neglected last time Eli Baker, if you remember. He actually did become a member. My animations didn't trigger, nor did I see anything. I think maybe he became a member outside of the stream, but I checked it later. I was like, oh, he became a member, but the system didn't notify me at all, which was slightly triggering. So I suppose we should have had 2 additional rounds last time, or 1. Did I do 1 or 2? I think I do 1. I don't know how many, but we should have had at least 1 extra round last time. But hey, it is what it is, But we'll see. Well, I would like to use this opportunity to say thank you to Eli for that. Mind you, I need to start working on the raw audio forms for Evan's book, because I did for this up until the Old Republic, so I'm not very educated, so we'll see. What do you mean you're not very... All of y'all all of you sound pretty educated, like on the quiz. Like you sound pretty normal. Like I've watched plenty of streams where I saw people sound like uneducated as hell. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm just saying you don't appear that way through text. What topic are you the most knowledgeable in regards to general knowledge? In regards to general knowledge, oh gosh, I don't know. That's actually an interesting thing. I think the concept of general knowledge is difficult to grasp. I would, oh my gosh. I don't know. I really don't know. I actually feel I don't have a, what about you? You tell me that. It's probably not chemistry, I bet. Well, I finished college, well, I studied in the economics field, which I wasn't bad at it. I was just not interested in it. I don't know. I'm gonna say, I'll say English. The English linguistics. I'll say English language. That's what I'll say. Mine is Celine Dion, as said. Yes, we're doing a Celine Dion quiz next week. It's going to be unlisted and it's going to be hosted on Fashion Blank's channel. Hello, keep smiling. How you doing? We're just talking about topics of general knowledge, and I claim still that I think I'm pretty strong in linguistics. I feel. Hello there in all caps, says Drew, the one of two members. Thank you very much. We're in the presence of a legend, and we do have a Doctor Who question on today's quiz because of Drew specifically. It's just gonna be me answering my own silly questions. I mean, is that just a normal Friday night for you though? You know what I'm saying? I see you as a linguini. Thank you. I feel like a linguini. What does a linguini look like again? Let me check that, child. But yes, I think I'm pretty strong there. We do have some linguistics questions. I didn't put in a tag. I was gonna do that for decorative purposes to zhuzh it up for every question to say category, or maybe to even warn you what category is coming up next. But I didn't really get into that because we're just currently testing if this is going to be at all interesting for you guys to continue playing with. Linguini. The linguini looked like a linguini. Did you see the incident in the US Senate room? Oh my god, what happened? I love this. Every time I go on stream, there's something happening. Last week it was the Video Game Awards, and now it's what is it? The US Senate room. It better not be something evil. Oh my god, okay. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that. Good thing I wasn't sharing my screen. I am not talking about that. Next question. Thank you very much. So whoever is watching this, feel free to Google it. But just based on the top 3 headlines popping up in the last 1 hour, 3 hours, and 17 hours, I'm just gonna close that tab. It's gonna be okay. Ukrainian Senate. You know what? I'm not, based on what I just saw, I'm gonna leave well enough alone, and after the stream, then I'm gonna go snooping around. How's that? Great. And then we'll talk about that next stream. Yeah. No general questions on that. Oh, PS GTA 6 or 5? Is it 5 or 6 is getting released? It was announced recently. I saw that. I will say though, I need to now carefully make sure that I don't read quite aloud. I have to read ahead at least one word. I find it to be a perfect allegory of the absolute state of the U.S. For the absolute state of the U.S. Okay, that was not a vulgar comment. Although none of y'all really post vulgar comments, for which I thank you very much. I was thinking about this in the shower last week of all places. I was like, I wonder at what point, it hasn't happened yet, when people write stuff that you're supposed to read and you read it out loud on accident and it's some really offensive slur or something. I'm waiting to see when that's going to happen to me. I'm not saying y'all should be doing that, God forbid, but I'm just saying I haven't crossed that milestone yet. So it's going to be interesting. Did you see Palpatine in the Senate? I mean, he was serving something. I never played through any GTA game. You never played through any GTA game? Are you sure about that? Not even GTA 3? The protruder is unknown. Anyway, to regain the control of the situation, I'm gonna say Yeah, I was gonna say GTA was announced recently. Personally, I'm not that interested in it, but it got like I don't know how many, the dozens, if not over 100 or so million views in like a day. It was crazy. It was crazy. I played it a bit. By play, I mean I just drove around. Is Skyrim still cool? I think so. Oh, GTA 6. That's 6. I haven't played. I'm so unknowledgeable. GTA 6. Where's Temple when we need him? Because he probably knows everything about this. GTA 6 set to release in 2025. Oh, that's a minute away, isn't it? Well, we already know what year's gonna win. What year's gonna win Game of the Year? What game's gonna win Game of the Year in 2025? But yeah, the trailer was off the rails. How many views it got? But anyway, as I say, I will not be playing that. I have not, believe it or not, I have never played Skyrim. I only watched it. Should I play Skyrim? Am I missing something? Yeah, like the stream. It really doesn't mean anything at this point. But give it a like. Lord knows, maybe the algorithm's like, oh my God, there's something happening in that little preview or stream. So you know what? Hit like. But by no means are you obligated. I guess that's if you never have, may as well. Sure. When was it released? Skyrim release date. 2011. That's correct, right? 2011. Really? 2011? I thought it was older. Skyrim 1, 2011. Okay, so I can expect a superior visuals to Knights of the Old Republic, correct? Temple is building a snowman. Probably, or I couldn't decipher, but I know he asked me what the topic is in terms of general questions, and I said it's just general questions. I don't know if he got offended at that or if he got excited at that, but he has not been seen since, so we'll see. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Okay. How many days is that? 7, 8, 9. 9 days away. 9 days away. It's 9 days away. That's a small distance away. Thank you, Windows. I know updates are... Thank you, honey. It's fine. That's crazy. Oh, my New Year's in 2 weeks? 2 weeks in a day. Is anyone else having this problem? December flew by for me very quickly this year. And I'm not happy at all because December is my favorite month after April because that's my birthday month. But December is my favorite month because of the winter and everything, and it's been flying by very quickly, and I'm very upset about it, and I demand to be refunded for this scammerini because this is not okay. And there hasn't been much snow. Has there been snow where y'all live? There's been no snow where I am. It fell once, and as it touched the ground, it just disappeared. So it's very frustrating. December did go pretty quickly, but to be fair, there's still half of it left. Well, that's what I'm saying. Half of it, less than half of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have thought that today's like the 7th or 8th, but it's 16th. That's vile. Anyway, Elder Scrolls. Oh, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. Oh, so it's okay. I'm just looking because I still have it open here. But yeah, I need to snoop around Skyrim. We do have several game-related questions today as well. Can't wait for the 32nd of December. Well, isn't that just the 1st of January though? You know what I mean? Like, it might as well be, you know. So my birthday is like what, April? That'd be January 80, 90 somethings, you know. But yeah, today we have and get this, we have from 1 to 27 are general questions, and then the last 3 I copied from the previous quiz. So it goes general knowledge, question about holocrons. So I highly doubt, like I didn't check because it never happens that we get to 30. So I highly doubt that we'll get to 30, but it's okay. And if we do end up playing, I keep saying if, just in case, if we do end up playing, we're going to take a break at like round 15 or so and just chat about Skyrim and what other news I have missed. Wow, I really have obtained some insight into the world through these quizzes, you know what I mean, like games and stuff like that. Oh, no update on the Cirque video because this week was a mess. I don't know if y'all noticed, I scheduled the stream 3 hours before the stream happened, so I was a bit all over the place this week. But yeah, hopefully next week I'll see. probably next week, I think. I definitely need to zen myself out this week. So probably next week. Gonna have an update, gonna work on the interface. I do have outlined like the script slightly from start to end, roughly what points to cover. Although I will say I'm getting a little bit frazzled. I mean, of covering some events the same way multiple times. Like first time I covered Malachor exploding in Kray's video, and then I covered it exploding in Revan's video, and now we'll probably have another 10 minutes of, and then the Malachor imploded, then she felt the death of all living things on the planet's surface, and then she had to make a choice, and then da-da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, I can't skip it, because if it is a Cirque complete story video, that part is kind of important. So, and I most certainly will not just go back, chop out the Revan part. I'll probably redo it again, and probably add some new animations for explosions, and we'll see if it's okay. Poor Cirque, forgotten by the creators and you. Well, honestly, she probably is forgotten by the creators. I did see some more drama on Twitter about like, and listen, I'm all for having hope, but as soon as someone farts a word about Knights of the Old Republic remake, like if they say it in passing, anyone important that says like, oh yeah, just like the remake, immediately there's like 3 articles and 6 videos you'll find on Twitter of people saying like, oh my god, someone mentioned it, it might be coming back. And in my head I'm thinking, y'all need to just let it go. Y'all need to just let it go. Like, it's gonna be okay. Just let it go. The remake's probably not gonna happen. I personally don't think ever. It's likely gonna happen by some bizarre way in like 5-10 years when someone digs it up from the dead and says, ooh, this could be a cute game, you know what I mean? So, what else? We have too much sun and warmth. If it snows and it's cold weather, we would know it's December. Yeah, exactly, because it feels like one day. Yesterday I went for a coffee. On the way to the cafe, it felt like early spring. On the way from it felt like December 15th. So it's like a pick, you know what I mean? And now we're going to go over Malachor exploding created our IRL universe. Yes, Malachor was the initial Big Bang, and because it banged us in the universe. Remakes are so bad. It depends. In terms of gaming remakes, they can be okay because games tend to just need a upgrade to like visuals. So, you know, that could be fine, but it's like if they go on a limb to start swapping characters, like if they make Bastila, and I'm not trying to be provocative, but if they make Bastila an obese black woman and Revan a lesbian woman, well, woman as opposed to a lesbian man, like if they do that, I feel like then we have a problem. Because I did see people also complaining about we need a scene of Revan slashing Malak's face. Did you not see that? Do you know of Unreal Cinema? They recreated that scene. It was pretty cute. I actually used a bit of it in the Revan video. If you haven't, check it out. Even though they've been accused of scamming people, but I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah. I don't know how much y'all know about the Unreal Cinema, so we all know what you're talking about, Nox. Thank you very much. I appreciate. See that. I get that. I love that. I like that. You know what I'm saying, and that's it. I don't have to say it. P.S. This is sometimes I get depressed, like every other day. We may not be allowed to say it, but South Park has So Good Enough. Yeah, that's what what I've started to realize, and I know the game starting is done. Like, we don't have that many people. We can just chat. It's fine. If y'all have a problem with waiting, let me know. If you're sick of me talking, let me know, and then I'll take that into consideration, and then I'll just ban you. I was kidding. Fashion Blank's gonna ban you. No, I'm just kidding. So what I wanted to say was something that I noticed through TikTok, Facebook, all this type of stuff. Because I'm like no one. I have like, how many of you are there in here? It's like 4 or 5 of you. I don't see that right now. But specifically because of that, because I don't have a big following, etc. I demonetized this stream. PS. So I don't know if y'all got ads. If you got ads, I'll be very pissed, because I demonetized it because I'm not getting anything from it. There's no need for me to burden you with ads. Screw that. I don't care. You can still donate if you want. It doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is, because I'm doing this for fun, I'm a little nobody at this time, like my face. I know my Revan and Cray videos are successful. but I'm nobody. So it's like I can literally say opinions and I can be, well, not provocative for the sake of being provocative, but I can say stuff. Versus if I was successful, I understand it would come with plethora of benefits. Like you would have money, views, success, partnerships, things like that. But you definitely wouldn't be able to like say stuff. I don't know if y'all saw that moment with what's his name? With Elon Musk when he said F you to the advertisers. Also, hello Zachary, how you doing? When he said F you to the advertisers, and I was thinking, well, you can say that because you have all the money in the world, and that's good that he did tell them to F off because he will not be bribed by advertisers. But I was like, that's the attitude that a lot of people don't have, that I see on streams. Like people see posts, comments here on the sides you see from me on the side right here. Like they'll see stuff and they see something that's provocative and they're like, or just ignore it. Whereas I'm sat here like, there's 5 of you watching me. I really don't care. Like if I don't know a word, I'll Google it. If I don't understand something, I'll say it, you know? And this stream's gonna get unlisted, so it's fabulous. Like it's as if we're literally just chilling. This isn't even a stream. I invaded your private space right now. I'm in your living room, or bedroom, or bath. Like I don't know where you're watching this from. I do think most of you are watching from the PC. Speaking of, how many people do we have to play today? If we do end up playing, I keep saying that if we do, as if that makes a difference. Like I keep smiling. Fashion Blank, Magic Spud. I'll answer that question in a second. I can't read it because if I read it, I'll be distracted. I'm already distracted. I didn't even read the question. I'm already distracted because he said something about voice actors and I want to read it. I want to answer it. Listen, Fashion Blank, Keep Smiling, Drew, Zachary, and Magic Spot. Okay, 5 people. That's fine. That's fun. We can do 5 people. If you were a voice actor for a game, would you be a good or evil character? I don't know. I would evil all the way, but it depends like what it's like, you know. I can play for a bit, but getting a mattress delivered in a little bit, so I'll have to jump off at least for a bit to help with that. That's totally fine. When you jump off for a bit, just let me know and I'll either make a break or quite honestly, I can just continue either giving you answers on default or whatever. So it's totally chill. Like, it's fine. Yeah, so I think I would be an evil character or a good entertaining character, you know. I am bored by Jedi. That's my problem. Like so far I did like two I can take the L for those rounds. Sure, but don't rush. Like, but don't rush. Who the hell gets their mattresses delivered? I mean, my brother delivered mine, so I guess technically. We will pay quickly. Thank you. Keep Smiling is gonna pay. Excellent. Listen, I'll start entering your names into the system. Oh, they're already there. The only one. Who do I not have in the system? Fashion Blank's there. Keep Smiling. There's Zachary's your Majesty. Drew. I don't have Drew. Drew wasn't here last week. Drew, where the hell were you? Why were you not here? Unacceptable. Okay, so I have 5 people present. Was I gonna say something else quickly? What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about actors. Yeah, Jedi bore me. Like I already did 2 streams on Dark Side questions because Dark Side is interesting. What the heck am I gonna ask about the light side? Or when I saw the book of the Sith. It's interesting. People are like, the Sith get to do whatever the heck they want. And then there was a book on the Jedi and I start reading it. It's like, the principles of the Jedi Order, we have to, I'm like, oh my God. Like, if someone read it, can y'all please let me know, are there Jedi books that are fundamentally exciting and interesting, or is it just what I would expect? You know what I mean? Pretty sure my mattress was delivered. That's fabulous. How much did it cost? Can you hook a bitch up? I was revising for a job interview last week. Sorry. First of all, how dare you apologize as if I was serious. Banned just for that. No, but that's totally fine. Did you get? I don't know if this is private, but did it go well? I hope it went well. Although yeah, interviews take time. I know my friend went for an interview and it took forever to get some answers. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the quiz very quickly. And no lag. How fabulous was that? Now this is familiar grounds, is it not? Storm, okay. I can't subtract because everyone's on 0, so... But hey, I can subtract points from you. So Drew just lost Points. There. Is it gonna apply it? There you go. That was the funniest bit you've ever seen. Someone needs to clip that and put as the funniest shit. Yeah, it went good, but they'll throw electronic competency test at me in January, rip Drew's nerves. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. You'll do well. Just keep saying that, and then if you don't do well, then you'll do well. It's gonna be fine. Listen, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do some buttons. I was gonna press some buttons. Can you put Ghost Pooh as the 6th player? Okay. I don't know who that is, but sure. Here you go, Ghost Pooh, and I'll delete that. I will delete that before the quiz starts, but just so you can feel at home. Your mistake counter is already at 10. Did that already happen, or at least? Well, we're gonna put it down to 1 because I already made a mistake. No, I'm just kidding. P.S. again, because this is a small stream, I was literally thinking, you know what? All these questions, I was like, I should totally make questions tagged. Magic Spud question, Zachary question, Drew question. It's something related to storms, so Drew question, just something. Because I'm like, who cares at this point? I built all. I'm like, I really don't care at this point. Like making TikTokable fun. Who gives a crap? Let's just have some fun. And can you imagine this attitude if I was drunk? That would be really fun. Are you allowed to be drunk on a stream? Can someone check that while I do this? Okay. What did Magic Spud say? Jedi life be like. We had lunch a little late in the dining hall today. Padawan Okilib, okay, double dipped on the Killick sauce. Killick, that's disgusting, aren't they? They're supposed to be, okay. It was such a scandal. It was as big of a scandal as the oh my god, do Jedi have Senate room scandals? Master Fark was so mad that he made him meditate twice as long today. See how I eliminated your typo there? I've never seen him point a finger at a student before, but I must not fear. Fear leads to the dark side. You know what? That right there, I feel that's not even that inaccurate, because I feel it would literally be like, so and so leads to the dark side. We must meditate. We must do this. We must do that. And I'm like bored to pieces. So I might look into a PDF. I'll look into a PDF and see if there's anything interesting there. You can drink something on a stream. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. But yes, how the heck would they know? Do y'all remember? Did anyone see Doja Cat? What she was doing? What was she doing? Vaping on camera, and then she got, I don't think she got fined or banned or something. And then the next time she started vaping, it's like, that's the funniest shit ever. I love that. Who even likes the sequels? Apparently there are people. I've seen that on Twitter. Let me test the question while I talk to you. I've seen on Twitter. I saw people like do polls, memes of stuff saying like, well, I'm a real Star Wars fan. I like all films, including this. Yes, including the sequels. And then comments are saying, also, what is it? Okay, let me talk. What is it with this? There's a surge of stuff I've seen on Twitter, trying really hard, like really trying to justify the quality of the sequels, saying, well, actually, everyone's saying they didn't like what Luke became in the films. But they're saying, well, that's because this, that, and the other. And then they start coming up with reasonings. And I'm sitting here thinking like, honey, if a film is good, if the story is good, you wouldn't need to be sitting there for 8 hours convincing me. Like, to every single person that has seen Kreia in the Kreia video, I don't need to convince you. Oh, you need to listen to me why Kreia is good. You'll watch the video, you'll hear a few quotes, and you'll already connect. That's kind of good. It sounds good. But if it sounds like a big steaming pile of like poop, like Ghost Poo, number 6 that we already have, maybe see Passion Blink predicted it. If Ghost Poo is in the room, I can sell it to you all I want. You're not gonna buy it, because if it still stinks, it stinks. Maybe you can sell it to dumb people. I don't know what to tell you. I was gonna say not to say that everyone who likes the sequels is dumb, but I think everyone who likes the sequels is a fan of entertainment. That's what I'll say. I'm not you can like it, you can like anything, you like entertainment. And that's all that matters. We all, I think we all, let me test the question, Chal, I'm getting off point. Y'all probably muted the stream. Let me see if this is gonna play. Hello? No, it didn't load. Anyway, how was y'all's day? Because mine is about to throw me off the rails. See, it just takes a second. I literally did nothing. It just takes a second. Quickly answer this question. Otherwise, it's... y'all have any movie suggestions for Christmas? Yes, that would be good. That'd be good. I was thinking of that vampire series that I keep seeing pop up, like it's funny as hell. Oh, by the way, I have a new visual thing that let me show it to you. I'm doing this now because no one else watching the stream. Let me show it to you. This is my new thing. We have curse rounds now. I've eliminated the curse that you curse people. I really don't think. Zachary, you said that last time as well. So I'm assuming that that's a troll answer. Actually, keep smiling's correct. Thank you very much. Oh my God, is the stream late? Quickly. The moment you hear me say this, type something. 3, 2, 1, go. Type something. If I didn't set it to ultra low latency, I will choke hold somebody. Like, this is horrible. Okay, good. That's fast enough. That's fast. Thank you, Spud. Thank you, Spud. Thanks so much. Yeah. But let me show you. So I eliminated curses, so y'all don't, because I don't want you to do anything. I don't want you to have to do anything. Sequel fans are consumers. That. But we're all consumers. But, you know, as Magic Spud say, we see each other. We see each other. We good. Sorry, I was typing, but I think the stream and me are synced very well. Good. I assume you can probably base that. Well, you can base that off this stuff, like off this stuff, because you can see when your comment is loaded in. I'm sorry, I think about this stuff. I just am obsessed with this. Like when people go on stream and they put comments, I'm like, what is the delay? 3 seconds. What is the, you know? So are we going to fix his force points? No. No. He asked for a storm, and that's the punishment. Well, I'll get rid of Ghost Poo and Ghost Poo. Really? Why Ghost Poo? Tell me why. Why did you decide on that? So are we going, or is he strapped to a Listen, let me show you something. I keep wanting to say this. Curses. Last week, we had curses that you can apply to players, and then next round they lose points. This time, you're not doing anything. People are getting automatically cursed, and this is a visual that I have for use because I feel that my visuals are being underappreciated. Even though I don't design them, I just edit them in. So this is the visual for the curses. Ready, set, go.
The shadow of death.
Is that cute? Is that cute or what? Ain't that cute? And then this happens. You know what I mean? That's stunning. It's stunning. It's sickening. It's lovely. It's good. It's excellent. So looking forward to that. It's on round 13. So, you know, let me just clean it. I feel like it's a bit too loud. Is my audio too loud? I hope not. Okay. Well, let's do a quick show of hands. If y'all are present, I'll delete Ghost Poo, and then we'll do a 30-second countdown, and then I'm gonna... And then we're getting started. Then doing a 2-hour session, a webinar on using powers, walkthrough for every effect on the round auras effects, and then we're gonna go ahead and begin with the warm-up session, which consists of 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need Drew to speak as well, because Drew's the only one that's not present. Drew's not here. Anyway, for Drew, I'll get rid of Ghost Poo. Okay, bye Ghost Poo. It's been lovely having you around. Ghost Poo is out. I'm present. Yes, you are. Fixed your points. Fixed your points. There we go. Arnar. Okay. Let me find my questions, because these are general questions. These are not Star Wars questions. And I'm very curious to see if y'all are going to enjoy these. If you don't enjoy them, then I'll shield. Okay, got it. See, it's less funny the second time. Although I really wish I would become members so you can use icons. Okay. Let's go with not. We're not going with the first question to do warm up. I'm gonna do warm up. You'll see it. You won't miss it. Warm up commencing in 3, 2, 1. As soon as I find the thingy. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. It's there somewhere. It's there somewhere. That's Healing Rain. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go. First question is as follows. What is the name of the second planet of the solar system? Hard, as usual. First questions are always the hardest, don't you think? But you know what? I mean, it's more interesting this week because I don't know. I always remind myself of that whenever I write something that's too easy. I remind myself that there is a benefit to be obtained in answering incorrectly. So, you know, we'll see. Keep smiling is a little bit late, I feel. I'm tempted to say 3, but 2. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, inserting your earlier answers for round 1. Correct answer to this is Venus with a... Okay, moving on to the next round because nothing can be done here because, you know what I'm saying, no one answered incorrectly, but that's all good. Moving on to round 2. What happens this round? Bond unlocks. That's lovely that I get informed, and my mistake count is still 0. Bond unlocking. Question for round 2 is as follows. What does the acronym FPS stand for in the context of video games? Frame per second, feet per second, or financial planning software? Where's my musics, my jams? Let's go. I actually like this audio a lot. I keep forgetting that it exists, and then I hear it, and it's fabulous, don't you think? But it can also mean first-person shooter genre. Well, is that on the board of potential answers, though? So yeah, but definitely first-person shooter. That's why I didn't put it on there. There were some questions that I ran into of answers that have multiple answers, specifically with inventions. Those are a bit tricky. Frame per second. What's the status of Force Points 2? None of you can afford Force Bonds. Ooh, see. Number 1. See? Maybe I should tie that in with the way I import the quiz. Ghost Poo could. Very well. Moving on to round 3. What is happening this round? Ooh, secret streak starts. Okay. Maintain a streak until round 6 to obtain a secret. Very well. Question for round 3 is as follows. I was going to say something, but I forgot. What is the largest mammal in the world? The elephant, great white shark, or the blue whale? Yes, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that some questions have multiple answers, specifically in terms of inventions. Because in terms of inventions, there are different variations of inventions. So it's not always definitive what year it was invented. For instance, well, sure, with the telephone, that's even tough too, with the year, who proposed it actually, who published it, etc. So I was like, I'm not really going to bother with that. Correct answer is the blue whale. Any spell casting taking place, any bonds, I will still put that. Ooh, remember last time I connected the timer to this. So next round is Global Rush. I would highly recommend bonds. Bonding magic spud. Very well. Sad I can't speed up the process of inputting data. Bonding with magic spud in progress.
Trust is a weapon.
Connected. Do you like that as well? Now it shows. I did that last time, but I don't know if we talked about it. Now it tells you who you're going to connect to next round, so that we can be a bit more clearer. Also, this where the secret streak is, it will show the line if you've answered incorrectly. So we can. No one else wants a bond, but it's Global Rush time next round. And knowing me, I kind of pity y'all, and I'm like, I'm gonna give you an easy question on Global Rush. Oh, it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Okay, question for round 4 is as follows. What is the chemical symbol for gold? AuAgGl. I do suppose it would be easier if you knew the Latin for it, but we'll see. Also, this is, I will say, it is a rare sight to see Zach not answer first. You know, that's new. I was considering also to do, to only accept the first 3 or 4 correct answers, but I still think, you know, it's fine. It's fine, we're having fun, and if you're in the lead, you're putting a target on your back. So that's good. Passion Blank isn't saying anything, but I'll assume it's episode 1. Because I can't. Oh, there he is. Why you late this? Why you late this? Refresh that stream. Inputting correct answer is A. What is it? What is the Latin title? Autumn or something like that? I'm not quite sure. Stream lag. Oh, and look at this. And rush is now over. See how quick it came and left? That's mistake number 2. But I feel those mistakes are forgivable. Any further bonds? We have +4 additional points for Keep Smiling and Magic Spud, so they're both in the lead with a streak. Maybe we could have some rounds, like a lightning round, which works that way. Oh, sure, but at the same time, you know, I'm punishing people who have either slower connection or a delay, which we, you know, so it's kind of tough. That one's kind of tough. Or I could say I'm only accepting last 2 and first 2 answers. The third person that answers doesn't get it. Like that now that would be trippy, don't you think? Or just the first and just the last. But if no one answers when the timer expires, then no one's getting points. That I feel that's a bit evil. That's giving Squid Games vibes. Like y'all need to make a choice or you're all gonna suffer. You know? So we'll see. Well, we're still in Global Rush, right? Time for people to weigh. Yes, Force Body versus Secret Streak. Let's weigh that weight. Round 5. Force Body. Thank you for reminding me, system. Okay, question for Force Body is, you can read what it does here if you don't know what it is, but y'all are so knowledgeable, I have no doubt in my mind that y'all know it. National Aeronautics and Space Administration is also known as JAXA, NASA, or SpaceX. But you all have streaks. It would be a shame. We'll have some tougher questions, I like to think. You know, I keep thinking that they're tough, but they're not really that tough. Am I correct in assuming everyone will answer 2? Very well. Ooh, let's see some secrets preparing. Well, it's firstly secrets unlock.
And now we wait.
And then they prepare.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Yes, you are also wise, and sadly I haven't developed it where I can see the secrets right away. So we'll see. Any bonds taking place next round? Secrets unlock. Yeah, they activate. They arm. If you know. So maybe I should have played that animation next round. Does it make sense to play it next round? I mean, secret preparing, yes, but the other animation, I feel I should have played. I should have played a little bit later. Although I do think bonds. I would recommend bonds, quite honestly, because Drain Life is a way, and after Drain Life it becomes trash. Streak 5. Everyone has 5 correct answers. See how nice I am waiting this out. Or maybe I should. Maybe I could trim it. Maybe I could trim it for like to 30 seconds. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to make. Oh, you know what? I waited this long. Let's hear it. Okay, moving on to round 6. Let me take a quick look at the secrets. Do numbers look good? Because I don't recall resetting them much. Okay, yeah, that's a cube mix. All good. That's not a mistake. I'm just checking. Question for round 6 is as follows. In what year did Albert Einstein publish his theory of general relativity? 1902, 1912, or 1915? You see that's slightly harder, although you can Google it. But hey, but I really wish you wouldn't, because it's, you know, it's not the point to win. Really, let's have fun. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, like I was gonna make a question. Whose theory is the theory of relativity? But I feel like everyone knows that, you know. So that would be a bit messy. 3, 1, 2. Oh, I love that. I love varying answers. Thank you, Jesus. Wait, am I missing someone? Oh, Magic Spud 1, and I'm missing Keep Smiling. But she's probably Googling it. I know it. She Googles all of them. I'm just kidding. I don't think of all people, Keep Smiling doesn't Google it. Okay. Applying answers now. Does anything happen? Oh, Oh.
I can feel their fear. Now I
-1 to everyone who answered incorrectly, and all points drained are given to Drew who triggered Soul Siphon. Interesting. Very interesting. Spells, I might say. Joe, no, I'm not going to say spells. The correct answer to this question is 1915. That is the correct answer. The first theory, fun fact, the first theory of special relativity was published in 1905, and then general relativity is published in 1915. Thank you very much for coming to this little session. Now you can use that against people. If someone mentions, "Ooh, I know all about it," and you say, "When was it published?" 1915, bitch. And then you whip out the formula and everything else that you know about it. We don't have... y'all are not gonna bond this round. Come on, next round is Drain Life. Although no one uses Drain Life on the first round. You know what I mean? Like, so what's the... no one's gonna use Drain Life next round. Go bond. Do a bond. No one cares. Like, no one's gonna drain you next round. No one ever does. People are too cheap. They don't want to waste Drain Life round 7. They want to wait for Death Field. So it's okay. Bond. Do a bond. You have 13 seconds. This is me if I was a salesman. Y'all, like, bonds. It's like, come on. Like, I'm getting fired. Nobody's business. Moving on to round 7. What's next round? Drain Life unlocks. Yep. Here we go. Where are my questions? Question number 7 is as follows. In Norse mythology, who is known as the god of war and of the dead? Odin, Thor, Freyr. See, ironically, I couldn't just put god of war, because if I had put god of war, there's multiple. The same thing with Greek mythology. Like, I think there's like 5, 6 of them. War and the hunt, war and wisdom, war and thunder. And I'm like, y'all need to chill with the war. Like, it's okay. But I guess maybe that's their way to, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there was some gossip. They were saying it's times of war and we're deleting, this is what they said in ancient Greece. They said we're deleting all the gods that are useless. And they said, freaking, what's her name? Artemis, whatever her name is in English, because she's the goddess of the hunt. And it's like, well, I'm technically war, so y'all have to keep me, because I kill stuff. I could just kill the people, Let me I distracted myself. Drew 1, Zachary 2, keep smiling 3, magic spud 3, thank the Lord. Varying answers. We don't see this in the Star Wars quiz. The correct answer to this question is this something trigger? Nothing triggered. Odin is the correct answer. Thor is god of war and thunder. Freyr has nothing to do with war. That's a god of peace. I think peace and something else. And are my eyes deceiving me to see Zachary in the red zone? The scoundrel who can answer twice. By the way, you can answer twice, Zachary. I forgot to tell you that. See how many times he's won? Even he nor I didn't notice, Bond Zachary, okay, didn't notice that he's in last place. So he can answer with 2 answers, but he never needed to before. We found his weakness, finally. Bonding with Zachary, identifier 3. Yes, I can do that, right? Yes, I can do that. Bond.
Trust is a weapon.
Oh, she's trying to help you, and she already obtained the status of light side. Interesting. No further bonds taking place, I suppose? Or listen, maybe this is an intentional, maybe it's an intentional act to pretend he doesn't know stuff. Next round is Global Rush. It's Global Rush. Y'all should have declared bonds. Clever, keep smiling. Moving on to next round. Also, all these secrets are coming. Oh, secrets are coming off. So next round, whoever you bond to, you're gonna get a lot of points if you bond to someone next round. Ooh, that's cute. Next round, it would make no sense for you to not bond with someone. No sense. Question for round 8 is as follows. Which river is credited as the longest in the world? The Amazon, the Nile, or Mississippi? This is another one of those questions. big difference between credited as the longest in the world and being the longest in the world. Because one of these is credited and holds the Guinness Book World Record for being the longest river in the world, but actually is not. So it's yeah. Drew 1 and Zachary can answer with 2. Keep Smiling says 1. What did Spud say? Spud said 1. Well, I mean, he didn't attempt to change his answer, so I can't really do much about it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, is this the rebirth of Zacharina? The correct answer to this question is no secrets are triggering. That's what the correct answer is. The correct answer is the Nile. The Amazon is longer by like 50 to 100 miles or so, but the Nile is credited. So this is what I mean. If I was gonna just say which is the longest river, but there's a big difference in that. Plus people would, yeah. I forgot I could answer 2, but hey, you answered correctly. Moving on to spellcasting stage. What are we having this round? As in 2 answers. Yes, you can answer with 2. But hey, keep smiling, latched onto him and just. Did I get a point? Oh, you didn't. You didn't answer correctly. Zachary is the only one that answered correctly. Yeah, that one's tricky. That's the type of question. It's actually quite irritating because I was trying to really look for definitive. You said 2? I thought you said 1. Oh, you did. Okay, my bad. You were very correct with that. I literally have like everyone said 1 except for Zachary, so my bad. Thank you for noting that. Counts as a mistake. Thief. Wait. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, it makes no sense. Bond. Someone, y'all should bond. Next round, secrets are off. People are getting points. Whoever you bond to, you gain their points. Quickly bind to someone. Quickly, you're gonna get points. Dang it. I'll accept that because of the delay of 2 seconds. Such a bit. I'll accept that. Bonding drew 5 and immediately
Is a weapon.
running to next round, honey. Running to next round. Okay, we're just gonna. Wait. Oh, you decided to give Drew the bond? Of all people. Well, let me take a look. Of all people that were not obtaining a bond, you connected to Drew, who does not have a bond redeeming. Was that on purpose? Oh, maybe he wanted to give him something. Okay, bond fulfilled. Secret kept, not bond fulfilled. So he was giving him a bond. That's nice. Now someone hits Fashion Blank, and although you would have to be hit twice by Drain Life to get that. What is this round? Spell Shield unlocks. Let's go. Question for round 9 is as follows. Most planets in our solar system rotate counterclockwise, except for Uranus. And which other planet? You need to guess the planets. I would assume you're familiar with planets in our solar system. So if you guess correctly, which planet Uranus would rotate a different. Which planet, apart from Uranus, does not rotate counterclockwise? Okay, Magic, but if I'm good with Saturn, okay. Drew said Venus, Fashion Blank said Venus, Keep Smiling said Jupiter, okay, and I'm waiting for Zachary, right? And Magic Splitter answered. Although maybe Zachary evaporated. Mercury, okay. Very well. Only 2 answers are correct with that. The correct answer is Venus, which I can't highlight, but it is Venus. And Uranus, Venus is closest to being clockwise. It literally spins the wrong way. I think people have been, let me just spell casting stage. And I think some have theorized that's because it was its sister Earth, basically, and it was formed through a huge impact of some sort. And because of that impact, it became what it is today, started orbiting, I guess, separate from whatever it's separated from. The correct answer was Venus. So Uranus and Venus are the only ones that spin not clockwise, but not counterclockwise. Venus spins opposite of everyone, and Uranus does something to kind of tilt. But Venus is the weirdest one of all in terms of spinning. But yeah, people are speculating that because allegedly it was Earth and something smacked it and it separated, and then Venus was spinning the wrong way because it got hit by something. So but that's a theory. I don't fucking know. Spin to win, exactly. And then has anyone occupied Venus since? Of course not. So she's slain it. She's period. Next round is Divine Draft. So only Keep Smiling is the benefit of Divine Draft. Also Bond. Totally should have done Bond with Keep Smiling because she's protected from dark side powers next round. Moving on to round 10.
Let this draft guide your hand. My wind is at your back. Go! My tempest shields us.
Question for round 10 is as follows. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Jane Addams for peace, Toni Morrison for literature, or Marie Curie for physics and chemistry? Timer starts now. Lightsiders, i.e. Keep Smiling, is the only ones getting triple points this round, and dark side powers have been disabled. Okay. Supplying answer. See, it's pointless. You all answered the same way, but she still gets the main benefit of it. A correct answer to this question, you guessed it, is Karina. Moving on to spellcasting stage while I babble about stuff that I found out while Googling. So a fun fact from what I have read, and I think you can quote me on this because I've checked it, but I'm not sure. She is the only woman to receive 2 Nobel prizes in different fields on the same field. So in different fields. And I was like, girl, work. Like she's you know what? She deserves it. She deserves it. That's the shit she's been through. She deserves it. Bonding with fashion. Very well. Keep Smiling is bonding with fashion. Identifier 1. Murray ain't current nothing. She did. Oh my god. You can't say that. You lucky she was a woman of science. What year can someone check? I need to check that. What year was she born, and was she I didn't check what year she got it. 1905 or something. Not sure. Binding, Keep Smiling is binding with fashion blank. Bond in program.
Trust is a weapon.
Was indeed the operating word here. I can't Google stuff because my screen is occupied with stuff. But actually I could, but I can't be bothered. But it's okay. Marie and Curran, that we're talking about her. See, it's less funny the second time you say it. Now we're analyzing humor. Oh, I should do humor questions. Round 11. And no secrets. Well, yeah, secrets, eh? Yeah, with Fashion Blank and Drew answer correctly this round, it will obtain a secret Storm unlocks. For each enemy player in the game, deal 1 damage to random target. I like that. I did a good job with those descriptions, let me tell you. Uranus ate them all. See, it's because it's Uranus. I read it Uranus on purpose. Question 11 is as follows. Which ancient wonder was located in the city of Babylon and is considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world? The Great Pyramid, the Mausoleum, or the Hanging Gardens? I don't know why I read it like that. Do not send me letters. Although no one has ever complained about me the way that I read questions. I read them in a very weird way. I feel like if a question is sophisticated enough, then I tend to read it like I'm some classy British woman. I saw recently a TikTok that they said how in the British accent, even the biggest tragedies sound like classy and elegant. The correct answer is the Hanging Gardens, and I will continue my babbling about the British accent after this.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
I like how one isn't even in plural. Listen, it was 2 a.m. when I wrote these down, and then I just copied it. Leave me alone. Do not send me letters. Moving on to spellcasting stage. And if it's a dumb question, you do your best to you do your best Neanderthal impersonation. Sure. Insert any celebrity or any offensive joke in place of Neanderthal. What I was gonna say about the British accent, they said it always sounds elegant. It's like 200 people have died in today's massacre, and it's like, Oh wow, like it sounds so classy. And ironically, today I saw some woman saying about some kid that was kidnapped for like 10 years and they found him in France. It's like a child was kidnapped and found in France. It was a devastating. I was like, I love it. I love every second of it. It's so entertaining. Keep Smiling wants a shield. Very well. Can you afford it? I'm not gonna look. Let me see if my system tells me if you can afford it. I don't have a system that tells me if you can afford shields. It only tells me if it can afford direct powers. So let me see. She has 8 points. She is putting those points to use, and she says, "I know I will be targeted soon." I really should be a voice actor with my Northern English voice. Oh, I really want. How do Northern people sound? Can you please write what it would sound like, and I'll try to pronounce it. Can you please write what Northern people sound like? Although the Ninth Doctor was the Northern person, wasn't he? Just a second. Supplying shield to keep smiling. Shield underway. Let me out of here. No, but listen. And I also know she's getting a shield because it was stolen plenty of times last time from her, so she's working it. How do you write your own accent? The way it sounds. Wait, I'm not gonna switch next turn. Actually, I said the Ninth Doctor was Northern. How does he? Nah, that's just a peasant. Sound like a peasant. I don't know. I know that Rose says you sound like you're from the north, and he says every planet has a north. I was like, well, sure, why not? Moving on to round 12, so I don't butcher the English language further. Secret active, waiting for trigger. God dang it! Can we get a frozen tomb? I keep calling it frozen tomb. If y'all know that when I say frozen tomb, golden rush time. If I say frozen tomb, I mean stasis. So. He's not a dog, I think. What do they say that to dogs? Like speak? I'm a cat person, but listen. This question is very sophisticated. Get your pens out. I need diagrams. People who draws a diagram gets extra points. Question for round 12 is it? What is the process by which plants manufacture their own food using sunlight, photosynthesis, photorespiration, or thermogenesis? I think all these are actual terms. What is this round? Global rush. See, I'm being very nice to y'all. Global rushes don't tend to have hard questions. No, it's not now. No is not now. More like no. Like where? Well. That's all I got. You should give me a sentence. Oh, this is gonna be so cringe. Do you know? Oh my god. I need to tell you this. I once did an audiobook, and she said. The lady who wrote it. Let me answer y'all points. Everyone said one. Who cares? Let me just tell my story. She wrote a bit where I had to portray a character. Correct answer for photosynthesis. I had to correct. Secrets preparing. I guess the system's saying you will not speak today.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Alessandra. She told me, let's enter. I have to enter the spellcasting stage. Spellcasting stage enter, declare a spell. So she told me I had to portray the character like one character was in prison, and another character has to come to pick him up, and then pretend that he's from the north or wherever, and that he's like coming to bail him out. So it's like, like the writing says, he says that in a very thick accent, like it almost sounds laughable. And I'm sitting here like, okay, what do I do with that? And I think it actually was that northern accent thing, because I looked it up and it said it's an accent that the Ninth Doctor had, and I was like, how do I sound like a peasant? And I was like, I had to do this. It was the cringiest thing ever, because I'm getting paid for this. I have to do this. Like I have to try my best to do this. I can't say like I'm not gonna. It's cringe. I can't do it. And I'm literally like, no, yeah, okay, I'm here to. I'm like, that sounds Irish. Like it was so cringe. I'm cringing right now. It was horrible. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Ciao. I'm tearing up already from the cringe that I experienced that day. And she, I remember her saying literally like, it's fine. Like it's okay. Like it's okay, because it was just like two, 3 sentences just till he bails him out. And I was like, you know what? It's in line with it, because he's not technically, he's faking an accent. And I'm just a general void space English accent pretending to be British. You know, there was also a line with the singing, and I was totally up for the singing, but it's fine because I actually think I can sing. Let me read these spells because I forgot we're doing a quiz. Bond Drew. Okay, understood. Bonding Drew identifier is 5, not 4. Oh, I hope I didn't bond on accident before to people, because I'm used to mistaking Drew to be 4. Bond. Progress.
Trust is a weapon.
Okay, and what else was requested? It's cryostasis. If you had said cryostasis, I would have accepted that. And then Passion Blink wants a shield. Very well. Supply a shield icon, Legend Star icon 1. I can do a good Kreia for a man's voice at least. I would love to see it. I would love to see that. I think I can do Kreia's inflection. I think that's what I'm doing for the most part. Round 12. Oh, speak of the devil.
I will remind the world of true power. Freeze!
How do you see a voice? Don't get technical. That's why you frozen. Wait, why is Drew blue? Wait, is this the curse round? Oh, this is also the curse round. This is also the curse round. Y'all don't understand. This is the curse round. I don't know if I said that before, but this is the... Who triggered this? Keep Smiling triggered it, and she froze everyone except for Fashion Blank. Okay. It's also the curse round. Not your poor shield. Your shield did a good job. You get to answer, but it's curse round, which means if people answer incorrectly, they're losing points. And we already see 3 of them are going to be answering incorrectly. So the 3 of them are already losing a point. But I get to trigger this. This.
The shadow of death.
So if they answer incorrectly, they're losing a point. Although Keep Smiling may answer correctly, so she might save Drew from losing a point. Ooh, let's see. This is a good combo. Curse and Frozen and Stasis. Very good combo. Question for round 13, and only Keep Smiling and Fashion Blank are answering. The question for following whatever is: what is the term for a word that is created by rearranging the letters of another word, such as listen and silent? And you need to type this one out. I'm not giving you options. Although I suspect this won't be too difficult. Oh, I didn't launch a timer. Let me launch a timer. Gosh, that's... Okay, so if Keep Smiling answers correctly, she will save Drew from losing a point. Acronym. Okay, I'll accept. No, I'm not accepting. It's not an acronym. You answered incorrectly. I'm waiting for Keep Smiling to answer. Well, do I accept Fashion Blank's answer? Because he didn't say it. But he likely knew it. But I can't, he didn't type that. Like, I feel your soul knowing that, but I see that you didn't type that. So, ban whoever says Wordle. Oh, I did know it, but that's fine. Yeah, see, I know you know it. I'll just give it to Keep Smiling, I'm sorry. But let's see if the system punishes y'all for not answering at all. I mean, he said the wrong word and Smiling spelled the word wrong. She technically didn't spell it. If you were blind just enough where you don't see the first A, like if you just like go like this. If I like just do like this and then cover with my thumb, it says anagram. So I will accept. Correct answer is anagram. What happens now? Let's see. Oh, they don't lose points. Well, I'll make them lose points because that's not what I built the system for. They're losing points because they didn't answer. Boom, 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 boom. Because what's the point? That needs to be in the system. Are you kidding me? You're losing it. You're losing it if you didn't answer correctly. Are you crazy? Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll cut that out. There we go. Round 13. By your logic, Nox, I am owed a lot of correct grades. School's different. School's sick. Why didn't Fashion Blank not lose a point? Did he lose a point? He didn't lose a point. Oh, the shield's protecting him. Is it protecting him? I guess it is. Chow, anyway, let's hit it to spellcasting stage because this gave me a headache. Ugh. Lysandra needs to go away. Okay, only Passion that keeps someone can cast spells. Give me your spells while I discuss the public education system with Magic Spud. The public education system sucks. Discussion done. Passion Blank's not casting. Is Keep Smiling casting. Keep Smiling is the only one with a streak. I'm also irritated that the streak should punish you. The curse should punish you if you don't answer correctly. You know what I mean? Like in these instances, you know what I mean? It makes sense that it punishes you. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise it's not exciting. This was very exciting that we got a PS. These were both animations by the same character, Lysandra. Moving on to round 14 then. Current round is Force Body. Where you're encouraged to answer incorrectly. And honestly, I think everyone except for Keep Smiling should fully honestly answer incorrectly. Well, here goes the question. I like this one. What does TARDIS stand for? Time and relative dimension in space, temporal and relative dimensions in space, or time-altering reality-defying interstellar shuttle? I can't believe I read that successfully. A timer starts. Fashion Blank says 2, Drew said 1, Zachary says 3, Magic Spud says 1, and Keep Smiling. What's Keep Smiling saying? Although she has a streak, she would do best, she would do well to answer correctly. Names are funny. What's next round? Next round's Deathfield. I don't know where. Do we have a shield breaker anywhere so far? Keep Smiling says 3. Really? Okay. Supplying correct answers. Correct answer to this question is time and relative dimension in space. No shield breakers, yes, and no secrets triggered. We broke Keep Smiling streak. Excellent. Pia Zachary could have answered twice again, but he forgot. Okay, Magic Spud didn't want to answer correctly. Moving on to spellcasting stage, right? Yes. All powers are available. Given that the next round is Deathfield, I would highly suggest using shields or swapping with someone to trade shields. I would highly suggest that. Storm, very well. We will smack a storm right after shields are requested if they're requested. You know, just in case secrets happen and stuff. But you know, who knows? There's 4 secrets armed. It could be a steal. No. But hey, maybe you could unpack the secret. See, that's a good way. If you want to break the secret, you can cast shields, yes. If you want to if you want to poke and see if the secret is spell steal, shield someone else. That way it's cheaper. So if your stuff gets stolen, at least you're only losing 3 and you disarmed all spell shields. But given there's 4 of them, there's 4 secrets and there's 6 possible secrets. So you do the math of chances of one of these 4 being a spell shield. So yeah, Drew, do you want to cast a shield? I'll cast your storm now, but do you want to cast a shield? I don't know if you want to cast a shield. Okay, I'm not going to accept your shield then. Basting storms. You want a shield. Okay. Identifier 5. You're casting a shield. Oh, no. My bad, wrong cell. Identifying that. Shield in progress. Oh, 2. You know what? That's worth it. I mean, they both got a damn. They both got a shield. I really hope there's a shield breaker next round. By the way, this is the way system works. Don't ask me questions. It duplicated the spell. It had 2 shields were stolen, only 1 was applied. I get it. I know it sounds crazy. I can't make it. You know, it's good. We see each other. But see, I tried to rush you a little bit to say I'm rejecting it, but you know. Now it's storm time. Let's do a storm. Where's Drew's storm? Oh, that's just mean. Okay, Firing storms. I mean, that's punishment for Drew, and he's become a Grey Jedi now because of that, because he used both spells. So yeah. I mean, listen, you disarmed pretty much almost every one of them. That was a round. And hey, next round you're redeeming a secret, so it's all good. Moving on to round 15. Secret redeemed. I keep saying redeemed. So I'm really sorry, Drew. But this time it's Deathfield round, and you can take your wrath out on 2 potential targets. Initiating. Is this the Deathfield button?
There is no end to my power.
Question for round 15 is as follows. What year was the iconic video game Super Mario Bros. First released? 1982, 85, or 89? I mean, I guess it's okay this time if y'all don't get it too correctly, because most of you don't have streaks. Zachary answered with 2. Oh, now I have to figure out if any one of those is the correct answer so I can apply it. I'm kind of sad about that last round, but yeah. But hey, Drew is in the lead, and I really hope he. Well, you know what? It would be a plan to. Well, it wouldn't be a plan. Don't apply shields this round. Next round is Divine Draft. (1985) in Japan. You know what? If ever there was an opportunity to give extra points, I would give, but I cannot. Correct answer is 1985. You heard the man. Moving on to spellcasting stage, is it? Yes. I would highly advise against using shields because it would be a waste, because next round is Divine Draft, so no aggressive powers next round. I would suggest bonds, because next round you're protected against any damage. So, you know, no harm can come to you next round. Unless it's a curse, but it's not a cursed round, it's Divine Draft. And Deathfield, drain life effects are doubled. So do with that as you please. Bond magic spud, very well. Where are you? Keep smiling. I already formed 5 connections. Well, we already know who's getting the exile title. Bonding with magic spud now.
Trust is a weapon.
Storm, and then suck. Any shields? No shields, probably. Okay, let's just go in the order, right? Drew is... Okay, y'all declared those spells late. I really wonder what your thought process is. Like, do you wait for people to declare something and then you declare something? Okay, Drew wants to storm. Let me take a slaughter, honey. Drew wants to storm. Shame only 4 targets. I wish there was more players for that. Firing a storm. Ooh, and smacked magic spud once. I like that when it's only 1 damage. Fashion Blank also wants a storm. All good, y'all can afford that, right? Yes. On the BJ Fashion stuff. I'm not even getting into these jokes. It is disgusting. Okay, Fashion Blank firing a storm now. That's just mean. He hit Drew 3 times. I'm really getting irritated because he's doing well, and then the cast backfired on him. And where do we get stuck at? Where do we get stuck at, y'all? What's the next thing? And both Fashion Blank and Magic Spud are draining. That's just disgusting. That is. I'm sorry. That's it. I'm quitting, and now I rage quit. Okay, fine. Magic Spud and Fashion Blank draining. Drain. Okay, let me just apply all these at once so I can just. So draining Drew, Magic Spud's draining Drew, and Zachary draining Keep Smiling. Okay, so Drew, that, and that. expiring. This is exactly why I designed. It's a kinky game. This is exactly why I planned I'm not working on any more secrets. If we get more viewers or we get really into it, I was gonna do a secret, rewind or chrono shift. If you've lost more than 3 points in a round, next round rewind time and obtain the same number of points at the beginning of the previous round. So if Drew, for instance, had that secret armed, and the next round ticks, all these points would be like undone. But you know, that'd be tough to get that secret, but it would be fun. But I'm not gonna develop that because that takes time. And if I start thinking about it, I'm gonna actually do it. And if I do it, I'm gonna actually do it. Moving on to round 16. Okay, if Drew answers correctly this time, he's getting a secret. Okay. Question for round 16. Oh, divine draft. No, bond formed. Okay, good. Divine draft.
Let this draft guide your hand. My wind is at your back. Go! My tempest shields us.
Okay, well, let me know if y'all want to take a break this round. Question for round 16 is as follows. What is the best-selling video game of all time released across multiple platforms? GTA, Super Mario Bros, or Minecraft? This question is also tough to track down because there are different statements in terms of sales. So, for instance, Tetris was up there, but on some estimates it was first, on some estimates it was second. So I was like, I'll just kick it out. So of these three, which one is unequivocally, without argument, the best-selling? You know what I mean? This is exactly what I mean. It's kind of tough to pinpoint. So even if you Google stuff, you may get a different answer. But I'm saying of these three, so. I'll keep smiling, it's gonna get. I have to resign, there's some trailer trash drama going on. Okay, thanks so much for dropping by, Brew. I'll see you then next week. Stop Googling. I'm sorry that you got hit by lightning 58 times. Okay, keep smiling. 2, Magic Spud. Does Magic Spud provide an answer? 3. Andrew is off, so we're just gonna continue without him. Correct answer to this question is Minecraft. How's it going? Did y'all answer? Y'all provided good answers. 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, and because did Drew provide an answer? I can input it still. If he did. Oh, he didn't answer. Okay. Oh wait, where's my music at? Okay, so shield, please. Okay, in that case, since it's just the 4 of us, the cringe 12-year-olds across the world have finally done something. Yes, they've granted you a point. But, oh, she was connected to Magic Spud, so that's why she got a point. Very well. Spellcasting stage. Okay, smiling wants shields, very well. Smiling identifier 2, shield in progress. See, we have conflicting visuals now because of the divine draft. But yeah, I suppose, is that it? Well, 40 seconds. I'll wait a few more seconds and I'll switch to the next round. Since you can only request shields and bonds. What's next round? Oh, next round is Nathema. You could also do a bond. Do you want to take a break? I'm fine continuing, but if y'all want, if any one of you wants to take a break, we can take a 5-minute break, 10-minute, 5-minute break, whatever. If you want. Totally up to you. I could stand to. Very well, we're going to take a break after this question then for like 5 minutes or whatever. And obviously, if you're not here in 5 minutes, like, I'm going to chill. And I'm not going to be playing a lot of music this time because yeah. Bonding with smiling. Very well. Fashion blunt is bonding with keep smiling. Identifier 2. Bond is progress.
Trust is a weapon.
Bond in progress, not is progress. Interesting. And in that case, I'm going to shift over to round... I'll shift over to round 17 then. And there you go. I'm not going to start a timer. It's just like taking a break for 5 minutes. And y'all let me know each of you when you're like chilled to continue, when you take a nice break. And, you know, if you're all good. So, how many rounds do we have? 17, 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to count because I can't subtract 22 from 17, even though that's not 6, but it's okay. So we have 6 rounds to go. Let's do. It's not that much to go through. So it's gonna be relatively fast. I feel this time we're not gonna stick around. Like last time when we jumped to 27, I think that was a bit. It was good, you know, but it was like, oh, okay, so we have some work to do. We have stuff to go through. Yeah. Let me scroll through this music channel. Right. Yeah. Well, I wonder when Zachary's mattress people are arriving. Oh, gee, now I have to talk to myself. You know what I mean? Because people are taking a break. I should. You know what? I'll go crack a door open because it's hot as heck in here. Or maybe I should play the music. I'm not gonna play the music. Oh, you know what? I should. What if I untick Drew? Will that change answers? Did that change answers? 22, 16, 17. Oh, it did change it. Because I kind of want to cut off Drew from should be in the next tower. Yeah, I think we'll be. I hope we'll be done. If not, we're just gonna chill around. I want to eliminate Drew because he's consistently gonna take up the last spot. But why did he obtain that? Why did he affect keep smiling, right? Yeah, for some reason he affected to keep smiling. I'm not sure why. Probably in one of the previous rounds something happened. I think we will finish until that time. You know what? You know why I think it's because of the yeah, that's why I'm unticking. Because if I untick, then the system compensates for the count of storms. So it already compensated automatically for the number. We'll finish until that time, yes. Well, I want to untick him. I think it is reducing Keep Smiling's points by 1 because of that Soul Siphon round. Because it drains a point from everyone it detects, and because I unticked him for all rounds. I could manually just fix that. But let me see, was there anyone else? 22, 16, 17, 19. Let me see. 22, 17, 17, 19. Okay, so I'll just give her 1 point manually. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so there you go. And also for the central value of points. I think for round 22, which is the last round, we're gonna have Curse of Damage. So the last round is Curse of Damage. Up until then, we have Nathema, Healing Rain, a question without answers, which is the equivalent of Darkness, because I didn't want to do Darkness this time. Do you plan to have more general knowledge quizzes? I'm not sure. Like, let me know what y'all think. I am of the opinion that people who leave late game and their scores should remain. They are on... I don't get what you're saying. Of the opinion that people who leave late game and their scores should remain, they are an oil well. Like, to use their powers, you mean? As in we can drain them. Well, you cannot, because I just nullified him. Well, you know, I feel like... Jeez, I don't know. I really don't know. Should we do that? I mean, I could enable him back in, but he's gonna be hoarding the scoundrel spot, you know, in terms of highlights, because I really can't be bothered to keep up with who has second lowest points. Plus, why would you drain him? Why don't you drain other players? You know, like players you're competing with, instead of draining an oil well. He's an oil well. Or we could, should we adopt that policy? Do you think? Or how many points did he have? How many spell points? Force points. 8. He could afford 1 storm because he's not going to seek retribution. Well, you know what? There you answered your own question. That's precisely why I'm not going to allow you to evade that. I want you to drain people who will decide to take revenge. I feel like we shouldn't be able to touch those who aren't here. Very well. That's fine. Then we're going to untick Drew, and Drew is left in the shadows of zeros. Yeah. Wait, okay, so I don't know how much time has passed, but I think we're all here. So if you want me to continue, then say so that I know. And if we don't get 4 answers, then we're just gonna continue. I am ready. Okay, SpongeBob. What's the next question? Let me see. The effect this round is Anathema. That's gonna be Anathema, so no power. So we're gonna breeze through 17 quickly. What is 18? 18 is Healing Rain, nothing much there. The biggest points are Death Field on 20 and Global Rush on 21. And those are like the biggest things. I'm ready. Yeah, so the two of you are ready. That's fine. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know that you're all there. Yeah, those are the big ones. Well, we'll have Healing Rain. So Healing Rain is even the curses are a bit trippy. Give us some dancing music. Oh geez, okay. I don't have any dancing. I have my little outro that I love. Wait, let me find. I don't know where my stream music is. Oh, I have this one. Wait, and this is copyright free too. There you go. Hide your kids. I thought I said ride your kids. I was like, you know, I used to collect a lot of these copyright free stuffs to use them during my streams, but I was like, no point in that. So what else do I have? Oh, and I might as well find my outro music because I'm gonna need that later. And there you go. That's me dancing. You're welcome. Thank you. I know, amazing assets. Okay, there's the music for the end of the quiz. Yeah, so we have, I think we're past 5 minutes, are we? I didn't check. Blink on beat. Like which beat? Blink on beat. Blink on repeat. No, we'll continue every round, and whoever's not present loses 2 points every round. You know. I'm back, but Mattress people will be here soon, so I have to. Sure, that's totally fine. Then whenever you drop back, I'll play until I get there. Sure. Just what I'm saying is just ping I'm out, so I know that to not wait for you. To answer, that is. Yeah. So we'll have to see, or you know what, you can provide your answers in advance for every round. I'll send you all the questions on Discord. Like, you just give the answers, you know. Wait, what is the position of it anyway? Passion Blink's in the lead, and then Zachary. Ooh, if Zachary answers correctly next time. Enjoyed the mattress, just not too much. Okay, well, with that, I'm assuming that everyone's back, okay? So let me go into Anathema, which is gonna be quick, like that. Okay, let's do question for round 17. In Lord of the Rings, what is the capital city of Gondor in The Return of the King? Minas Tirith, Helm's Deep, or Minas Morgul? This one I actually stole from Discord as well, thank you very much, because someone mentioned Lord of the Rings, and I was like, you know what? Let me break into it. Although it's totally fine if y'all answer incorrectly. I mean, y'all are gaining spell points, so who cares? Oh, look, the Anathema is overlaid over my rounds. That's fine, I guess. It adds to the effect as if it's intentional. Let's pretend that it's intentional. Okay, waiting for Keep Smiling. Keep Smiling, give me the answer. Is she connected to anyone? She's connected to Fashion Blank 1. Okay. Firing answers. Question 17. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is Minas Tirith. Okay, spellcasting stage. Not happening because it's Anathema. Moving on to round 18. Yes, I included my mistake in the list of mistakes. Question for round. Shut up, Magic Spud. Just shut up. Round 18. Question. What is a term for a word or phrase that reads the same backwards as it does forwards or backward as it does forward, such as radar or level? Retrophrase, palindrome, or anti-palindrome? And think about your spells right away. 2 to 2, waiting for keep smiling. Oh, she said 2. Oh, groundbreaking. Supplying answers for round 18. Correct answers. Palindrome. Secret preparing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Okay, see you later, Zachary. You know, drop by whenever you can. Okay, shields. Let's see, magic spreads requesting shields. Identifier 4, firing shields now. Sure, I'll keep the timer up. Although, if y'all two don't want to cast spells, if you ever say like, not casting any spells, it's chill. You have 3 left, but I will keep Zachary in because he might come back. Oh, we have healing rain this round. I didn't notice that. I just hopped over to the next round. Did anyone gain it? Who gained it? Keep smiling gained it. Zachary and Magic Spud, right? Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Let me see that real quick. There's another mistake for the books. Yeah, 111. Yes, healing rain. I can't believe I didn't play the privilege of this.
Ride the surging tide.
As moving on to round. I didn't miss anyone, correct? Shields up just by magic spud. Yes. Moving on to round 19. Ooh, okay, that's just when you enabled it. You're all wet and you're shieldless. It's as if it knew that you cast a shield, but hey, you have a lot of points there, so goody goody. Question 19 is as follows. Approximately how long does it take for sunlight to reach Earth? 8 seconds, 8 minutes, 8 hours, 8 days. What is this round? Shadows, it says. Oh, I think that's, yeah, it's not darkness. It's not darkness. Oh, we don't get darknesses anymore because they're general questions and it's less, like, unlike the Star Wars, you really can't use it as an association. But the shadows I just put as a marker for myself to make questions that don't have answers. So you have, like we had before, but it's okay. So this mistake doesn't count. This is an old mistake. Fashion Blade says 2. Magic Spud says 1. And I'm gonna say, oh gosh, I don't know if I should randomize it for Zachary. I'll just leave it blank right now. Waiting for keep smiling. I don't know if her stream's late. Oh, she said 1. I actually see that on the screen, but I guess it's late for me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's it's late. It's late on my end. Supplying answers around 19. The correct answer to this question is 8 minutes. And with that, Fashion Blank is obtaining a secret.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Spellcasting stage. Work. The only one that answered correctly. Oh, he's in the lead 26. That's nice. Ooh, I wonder who everyone's gonna gang up on. And next round is Deathfield. Keep smiling once your shield. Okay. Very well. Self-shield. Fire to anyone else wants a shield. Oh, Magic Spud also wants a shield. So to not reveal the secret, I'm gonna wait to see if Fashion Blank wants a shield as well. But I'm assuming now he probably would have said it by now. Nothing. Very well. In that case, supplying shields to both now. Okay. And then I'm gonna hop over to the next round then, because nothing else was requested. Moving on to round 20. I fixed it.
end to my power.
Question for round 20. And this one is Shadows. No answer provided. Is as follows. In Jules Verne's novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, what is the name of Captain Nemo's submarine? And this music is fitting for that, isn't it? A bit. I can't say if that's correct or not. I can't say. And all three of you are Lightsiders. How nice is that? Mind you, I don't know if Drew will be counted into the end stats. I don't know if the system counts you if you were disabled, but we'll see. I don't recall having this problem before. Supplying answers. Correct answer is Nautilus.
Push it to the limit, Grace.
Oh, that's nice. How fitting was that both of you got it? Okay, we have 2 more rounds left, so do with spellcasting as you will. Well, if you Fashion Blank's the only one open, and Zachary is still in the game. Gosh, I don't know if I'll leave him in or not. Well, if I untick him, will something happen? Let me wait for spellcasts. What happens if I untick him? 29, 22, 25. 29, 22, 25. Okay, great. Nothing happens because he wasn't affected. Yeah, I'll just untick him and then I'll retick him next time if he shows up. Okay, Storm for keep smiling. Oh, you can't afford. Yeah, you can't afford it. Draining fashion, bonding, smiling. Very well. Let me enter that into the system. Let me find some cute music. Like, this is a bit slow suddenly. Spad is bonding with keep smiling. Yes, very well. And he's draining fashion blank. That's okay. Let's take it one step at a time. Bonds in progress.
Trust is a weapon.
Shields requested by fashion blank. Shield underway. That. Smelling one at a storm. It's only 2 targets. This is kind of a shame, but hey, let's go. Oh yeah, she said she can't afford it. She said she can't afford it. My bad. I just went over it. I'm losing my focus a bit. Yeah, I'm losing my focus. And no, another mistake. 6. Listen, we're not gonna get past 10. We will not get past 6. Draining fashion. I didn't insert that. Any other drains happening? No. Very well. Drain in progress. It's just round 15, yeah, but it's also slightly demoralizing because we lost players. You know, it's kind of less unpredictable in terms of storms, so it's all good. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's chill. At least the storm is gonna hit very likely 2 targets. There's a 50% chance you're getting hit. You know what I mean? Wait, Magic Spell got 7 points. Dang. From draining. Yeah. Okay, let's hop on to round 21. Round 21 is Global Rush. That's simple enough. Question for 21st out of the 22 rounds is as follows. What is the term for the musical technique where a performer gradually increases the volume of a song or a section? Allegro, fortissimo, or crescendo? Oh, there is a bond. Okay. Keep smiling at magics, but there's a bond. Okay. So this is a toughie. This is a tough one. By the way, I think if you attempt to drain someone who has a shield, I think you might obtain some health, but I'm not sure. I might need to test that because now I'm observing possibilities. Serving 21. Correct answer to this question is crescendo. secret. Just to clean up the rush. Secret preparing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Okay, 2-2-2. Well, because of the bond, it's pretty equal. Who answered incorrectly? Keep Smiling answered incorrectly. Okay, I will not pretend to know what these other two are supposed to mean. So, it will be very funny if the next round was what's it called? Stasis. Okay, spell casting stage. The next round is the last one. So we're wrapping up on round 22. So kindly supply your powers, or let me know if you don't want to cast anything. In case all of you say you don't want to cast anything, I can just hop over to that last round. Nothing. Okay, bonding magic. Okay, very well. Keep smelling is bonding. It's bonding with magic. Spread it. Or firing bond.
Trust is a weapon.
There you have it. One more question. I can't remember what it was. Let me take a quick peek. Oh, it's a nice one. It's actually how fitting. The last one is a if that's all then nothing. Very well. The last question is related to Star Wars, so that's fun. Okay, no Frozen Tomb was triggered, but we do have a curse this round.
The shadow of death.
And it only affects Fashion Blank. Because why is it only affecting Fashion Blank? Oh no, it's only not affecting Fashion Blank. It's affecting Keep Smiling and Magic Spud. So, Keep Smiling Magic Spud, or whoever's name is Black, if they answer incorrectly, they are suffering 1 point of damage. Okay, let's move on to the final question of the quiz. The final question is as follows. What is the first line spoken in the Star Wars movie A New Hope? I don't know why it says New Hope. I've got a bad feeling about this. Did you hear that? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Reminder, spoken. So, you know, be careful, honeys, because it's spoken. Don't Google it. You're not allowed to Google. Mind you, I didn't check this. I simply looked up multiple sources. I could have just opened the movie and just watched for the first sentence, but hey. Magic Spud. What does Keep Smiling say? It also says 1. And that's a slight shame, because it is not. The correct answer to this question is... It's not 1. No. The secret's triggering. The secret's not going to trigger. That's not the correct answer. The correct answer to this is 2. I know for a fact. Did you hear that? That's the correct answer. Okay, music set. It's gonna be okay. That the correct answer is. Did you hear that? C3PO says it. So I don't know why I entered 1. That's a bit trippy. So I do apologize for misleading you. But the correct answer is. Did you hear that? And in fact, during the spellcasting stage for this round, which is the last round. But y'all, all of you have shields. Well, let me check. I'll triple, quadruple check it, because I think I know that is the first line spoken in A New Hope. Because I quadrupled, yeah, C3PO, yeah. The first words, did you hear that? And then there's lists for other stuff. But yeah, I think that's about it, because everyone has shields. Who's winning this? Because it's concealed by the curses. The winner is Magic Spud. And I do apologize for not having a bigger audience to celebrate your win, Spud. I thought it was 2, but I followed fashionably. Storm and then Draining Magic. Well, let's see what happens. You know, I mean, the Storm, let's see who it hits. The Storm will hit exactly both of them. 2, and why is it still putting 3 in? Oh, I see. It's being a bit trippy. Firing Storm. It's okay. And what did you say to drain Magic Spud? Let's see what happens there. Do you obtain points for that? Let's see. thought that you would at least obtain something, but as it turns out, if a shield blocks it, I guess it kind of makes sense that you don't get anything, you know? Well, he did make himself gray. Yeah, maybe that was his point. So we can, oh, we're gonna have a nice balance, you know what I mean? Okay, wait, let me enter the winning, winning. Where's the winner? The winner. Gee, I need to reorganize this so I can find more easily. I found it. Who won last time? I forget. I need to get another mouse. My scroller's not working again. Where is it? The winner update. Yeah, there we go. Zachary won last time. Okay. Magic. But I'm scared pressing shift. You know, it's a bit nerve-wracking. Okay, where is that? Winner update that. Okay. Somehow I won as light side, but by getting everything wrong and utilizing dark side. Can't wrap my head around that. Well, let me take a look at your stuff. Your lights. I think the reason your light side is perhaps because you used shields. You used 2 shields and you formed 1 bond. So you used 3 light side powers and 2 dark side ones. That's why. Because you didn't use any storms. Interesting. I wouldn't believe that. I for some reason would have believed that you used storms, I guess. I don't think it counts ally shields, but no one gave you an ally shield. I don't know also if it counts bonds from allies, but you know. Well, let's test that. Let's pretend that you're bonding with Passion Blank. Will he still remain gray? No, not drain. Connect. Let me see. I think so. Yeah, I think you still stay gray. So other people's stuffs don't affect you. Okay, let's take a look at that winning animation so I can take a mental rest. Ooh, actually no. Last time y'all said congrats to Handmaiden and Visas and Mira, so we're gonna clean this up a little bit. And here you go, boom. Oh, I hope it's in the right place. Ooh, that's big. Well, you know what you deserve. How many points did you have? Oh. Not really a huge difference in points between Passion Blank and Magic Spell. It's quite close. So I guess technically, if we did leave someone out there to be drained, I guess that's now a good point. That could be used as a, would you say, an oil reserve. So that's interesting. Okay, so I don't hold y'all up too much longer. Let me hop over to the stats and we can take a look at what happened. Really wonder how it's going to treat all of this, you know. Thanks guys, don't feel I deserve that one. Would have been a much different game if Drew and Zach were able to play. Yeah, I agree. This was fun. I know more about this than Star Wars. Sure, I feel like it was more fun. We could talk a bit about different what the hell? About different stuff, like different topics, so that was interesting. So we'll see. What do y'all think? Should we do general questions again sometime? Not necessarily next time. You let me know about that and I'll hop over to scores. Okay, let's take a look. Dragon Kiss, Magic Spud, Light Side alignment. Yeah, these two were the mainly used powers. Oh, Fashion Blank got the most answers. They see you knew more about this than Star Wars, so that you in fact knew quite a bit more. 16 correct answers, okay. And total 2 expired secrets. What do you mean 6? 6 points. That's 6 points. Not. No. Oh, 6 of them expired. Oh, in total 6 expired. Okay, got it. Ian got it. But Secret Keeper was Fashion Blank. Fashion Blank was doing well this time. And main ones were Rush and Spell Steal. Okay, that's good. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's a good balance of it. I feel it's good. A bit of everything. Power allocation, a bit colorful. I feel storms would have been more interesting if there were more people, so that's fine. Power usage, moves spellcast, but keeps smiling 9. And Jedi Master, it keeps smiling 9 powers used. Force, because Force Chain is cheap. Look at that. 100% light side. all of them. Pure Lysa, not a single dark side. Yeah, she was gonna use a storm once, but she couldn't afford it. Keep Smiling is the exile with 8 bonds. Jeez, that's a lot of bonds. Bondage. Sith Sorcerer undecided between Fashion like a magic spell. Yeah, but we didn't have that many drains happening. Jedi Sage Keep Smiling, used Spell Shield 3 times, and this time on herself. I think last time she used it mainly on others. Undecided Sith Inquisitor, that's balanced as well. Okay, so in dark side powers, y'all are pretty balanced. It's pretty equal. Jedi Guardian, taken 7 damage. See, I would have thought, well, maybe if Drew was in play, he probably would have gotten it. But wait, does this mean I should undo their impact? I don't know if they inflicted too much damage. We'll play around with the points in a bit. Jedi keeps on getting everything. Jedi Shadow gained 18 points from Darkside Embrace from answering questions incorrectly, whether on purpose or on accident. She got so many damn. Dang. Round 15 was death round, yes, as usual. Well, as usual, 15, 20, 25, or 30. So that's pretty normal. And light side prevails. There you have it, with the good blend of see it included Drew in this equation. That's okay. That's fine. It's okay. I guess his mark was left there, you know. And this thing always moves every quiz. Look at that. Fashion Blank, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Y'all gave nothing to Magic Spud. He only got the Revan Kiss. That's all he got. He won, and that's it. He didn't get anything else. He said it's fine, it's chill. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, let me take a look. This is what the sheet looks like. Let me switch over to that so it's you can see it better. No, we're not doing that again. We're not preparing the quiz again. It's like, oh, let's prepare it. Yeah, so it's what I thought. Fashion better on the actual quiz end. Smiling did well in the accolades, but a couple of well-timed. I need to make these letters bigger because I'm reading this very small. Well-timed cast got me the one when you show your sheets. It looks so busy. Well, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. I get used to it. Oh yeah, let me load this up. I was gonna see what if I undid their powers. What did they do? Zachary did 1 drain and Drew did storm. So let's see how the score is going to change. Let me hop over to round 23. Let's see how the score is going to change if I undo as if they didn't even play. Yeah, Magic Spud's still on top. That's good, even though everyone's close. Okay. And did anyone drain? Fashion Blank drain Drew. A Magic Spud drain Drew. Oh, interesting. That. So if Drew and Magic and Zachary never did anything in the quiz, if they did anything, absolutely nothing, keep smiling would have won. But then again, this is discussing alternative timelines. You know what I mean? So it's behavior-wise, we behave differently under different circumstances. So I'm going to reset everything back to the way it was. Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining. I don't know, I'll think about what to do next week, to maybe do Star Wars or general quiz, or honestly, like, we'll see, because it's the 23rd and that's Saturday and it's just leading up to Christmas. So I'll see if I end up doing the quiz or not. I don't know, like, maybe I could focus on Cirque more, or we could just have a stream where we just hang around, and if I do some updates, we could just chat. So it's likely that I'll stream next time. It's just a question of whether or not we will do a quiz. So we'll see. And yeah, last round did indeed emphasize my point about oil well. Yeah, really. We were all untouchable, so the outcome couldn't be altered, but if the others were still in, they could be drained to tip the scales. That's true. However, I would say that in games like these, well, not like these, what the hell even kind of game is this? Like when you have 5 rounds left, what I would do, what was the secret? The secret was rush. When there was 5 rounds left, what I would have personally done, if there's a target person that has good potential to win, I would keep casting storms or drains to disable their shield, so they have to keep reapplying it, so they will run out of force points until the last round, so they become vulnerable. But as I think I knew, like, Magic Spud is likely gonna win. It was like around 20, I think 20, because when I saw he has enough points to shield himself every time, and we just had shield breaker. I don't know exactly what round it was, but I was like, he can just keep casting it because he has excess of force points. So if someone had somehow forced him to use those force points earlier, this could have been prevented. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the way that I keep thinking when I look at these. Could Fashion have won? Perhaps if he answered correctly and triggered the secret, because this round he didn't answer correctly. Like I answered input his answer as correct, but it wasn't actually, so that triggered the rush. But if he answered this one correctly, he would have won, I think, right? Let me see that. This question correct answer is 2. So yeah. Because if he had answered correctly this round, rush would have triggered and he would have gained that point. So that was literally good notice. I didn't notice that. So if he had answered correctly, there would be no way because he has a shield like everyone else. Yeah. Although I will say Keep Smiling and Magic Spud are bonded and they still opted to shield themselves rather than each other. So I guess that's interesting. Maybe we all could have saved points, but at the end of the day, yeah. It was very tight. It was a tight game. Well, you know, it's I think it's a bit different the way we talk because there's like 3-4 of us, but the point was if this was and that is why I chose to follow his answer. Well, even if you had answered correctly and if Keep Smiling had answered correctly. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say was is because it's always the same people, typically. There's really not a variety of approaches that we're seeing that you can really see someone take a new approach because I have a specific approach and then Magic Spud is more logistical. I feel like Keep Smiling wants to help people more and Fashion Blank just wants to see the world burn. So, you know, it's yeah, hit those ideas, I'll read them. So I feel it definitely would be interesting if we had more people so just to see what approaches people take. Specifically with answering incorrectly on purpose or forming bonds, but it is what it is. So I don't know. Maybe we could do another general one next time just to see what happens. But I really don't know. Like I'll think about it. I'll see because I'm slightly getting like it's I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know if we should maybe just do these on Discord just to hang out. I could like add you Discord and then be like let's just hang out whatever because if it's on YouTube, I don't know. It's a bit I don't know. I'm like in between in the cross space of having fun and attempting to at the same time make something that's gonna appeal to more people. But I guess if it's not appealing to more people, then I'm like I could reserve my energies and just hang it around the circle of people that we have currently, because we encounter new people. But you know. Idea 1. Alright, so we established that a lightning round on answers would be unfair. What about a lightning round for spell casts? We get 10 seconds instead of 30 seconds and it's actually enforced strictly, right? It would make people panic cast or miss out on a cast they had planned. Well, I would say that sounds fun. If we encounter that thing. However, what I am encountering is that people tend to not cast spells at all in rounds. You know what I mean? So I think what would happen is that it would be overwhelming to a point where people would be like, oh, I'm just not gonna cast this round. You know what I mean? Because I think that idea works. I think that would work with 9 people, 7, 8, 9. You know, because then it's like declared, line cut off. Now I'm applying everything that was said before this moment. So there it makes sense. But I think in a smaller number, it would make people panic cast. Yeah, that's a good approach, but it's like assuming that the pool of people is consistently different, and it's not. So it kind of sucks, you know. So that's why I'm saying like even with secrets, I'd love to develop some new stuff because if you had a pool of, I keep saying the word pool, if you had a pool of 10, 15 secrets, let's say, then it's really like I have no clue what's gonna happen, you know, but I'm kind of unwilling to develop that because I don't know, I gotta go through mental states like I dedicate way too much time. I have so much fun developing the quiz. Like it's very, very much fun and it's nice to be appreciated and all that, but it's just like it's not hitting it. It's not getting viewers in. It's not getting more players so that y'all can have more fun and have more versatility. So yeah. Force choke costs 6, bypasses shields to do 2-3 damage, cannot destroy secrets. Cannot destroy secrets, but will it trigger them? Will it reflect damage? But I guess reflect would reflect lightning. Costs 6. Why would it cost 6? If it inflicts 2-3 damage. When you have drain life that inflicts 2 and heals you 2 for cost of 5. I feel like I would do force choke. I would think I would do force choke for cost. Oh, listen. What I would do with that, I would say cost 6, and I would say it deals 2 damage this round and next round, or something like that. You know, I was kind of playing with that concept as well. Force plague, like you infect a player, and then for the next 3 rounds they get 1 damage, so they can kind of block it. They could bond to someone to deal damage as well, or they can block it with a shield, so it's kind of incoming. 30 cost spell, win the quiz. Yes. So just keep answering incorrectly. Well, you know what? That could be good. 30 cost spell, win the quiz. If I put in a drain force ability. So if you see someone sneaking up to that, it's like drain, you know what I mean? So you have to protect your spell points. Or someone is like, I'll protect you. I'll waste my spell points to give you a shield so you can win. Now that would be teamwork. But again, all these concepts are fun when you have a lot of people and a lot of traffic, you know what I mean? Of like new players and stuff, but it's simply because we have the same people consistently, and it's like y'all kind of already know what the others are doing, so it's like it loses a touch of that unpredictability, you know. What about 30 costs, double your existing score? Sure, that could work as well. And then someone's bonded to the person, you know what I mean? Otherwise, just answer wrong, continuously win. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like either there has to be some sort of balance there to prevent it. But listen, I think at the end of the day, as long as it's fun, yeah. But I don't know. I would really like quite honestly, if I had my way, because we can just talk openly, you know what I mean? Like if I had my way, I would love to have a quiz that's every time 9 players, and I would literally always put, because you guys have been around for so long, it's like I would love to always reserve spots for y'all and then add new players, and then the new players can go with you, you know what I mean? So it's like, because I think it's fun to experiment, but it's also fun to have consistent people, you know, so it's fun. What did you say? 30 cost double existing score would incentivize both answering right and saving points. Yes, but with bond, you F him up. Yeah, that's true. And it would make you a massive target with no points left to retaliate. But if somebody else has been spending with... Listen, all these ideas are great, but again, that's the point. If I instituted a ton of powers, you know what I'm saying? Like if I said, and I've thought of this, but it's simply too complex for people to follow, because people don't want to follow. I'm not saying you guys, but it's like having a set of 10 powers. Like if I put a power on the side that says select an ability, one of 10 abilities, like if it's someone who is aiming at a specific approach, they can surprise me and say, okay, I think I'm gonna go with Force Plague, and then everyone else is like, what the hell is Force Plague? And then I deploy it, and then it becomes exciting. But for me to develop that, I would have to invest quite a bit of time and quite a bit of, you know, mentality for that. So it's that, and plus it probably won't be played. So, but what did Fashion Blank say? Fashion has a good point. Bond and Rush could make it despairingly broken. Yeah. Well, Rush you wouldn't get constantly, because remember when we had Rush that you could apply to yourself, that was something else. Where Bond is predictable. Like you wouldn't use the 30 cost power, or you would bond to someone who's, you know what I mean? Like you can predict what's gonna happen next round. So if I bond to you this round 20, let's say, you know not to utilize any abilities that benefit you next round, and instead next round you will initiate a bond with some weak ass person that has no points, that's not a threat, and then you're like, I'm gonna now boost myself. So it's, you know, there's room for that kind of thinking. So it's very fun, but I don't think during my lifetime you'll see that implemented in the quiz, simply because it's it's a bit exhausting to implement. You know, maybe Joker to skip answering if you're not sure. Yeah, I was thinking of forced camouflage for that. Krea's ability to be invisible. If you're not certain, to essentially become invisible, hide, and then no one can target you, but you're evading to answer. So that could also be a power, but people wouldn't use that. It wouldn't make sense for that power to sit around for 30 rounds. It would make more sense for that to either be a secret that you can trigger or something. But again, it's too much thinking on your part that I'm enforcing you to do, to say, hey, would you like to use this round? And meanwhile, you're like, wait a second. I'm like tracking the points. I'm looking at these other, like, it's too much going on. As for why I suggested choke be expensive, it'd be a way to bypass shields, but in order for shields to not be useless again, they gotta pony up for it. What? Like point up? What? I get what you're saying, and I agree with that. In essence, shields should be very rarely bypassed because it defeats the purpose. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought. That's why Bond bypasses shields and the curses bypass shields. I was like, in any context, I was even going to use a power, empowered storm or something. Like, it bypasses shields. I'm like, well, that defeats the purpose of a shield. Why would you even bother getting a shield if every 2 rounds there's something that bypasses them? So instead, it's like, no, they're there, then they're doing their job. And in order to bypass them, you need to do a bit of homework. You need to do a bit of, like, planning, like, oh, you know, I'm going to bond to someone, or I'll wait for when they're vulnerable, or I'll purposefully poke at the shield every time and force them to lose force points, you know. So it's a lot to process. But yeah, I again, I don't know where I'm at in terms of quizzes and stuff. So because it is a bit tiring, it's fun, but it is a bit tiring. So I don't know, maybe I could take a break 1 week and then come back another or something. I don't know. But I'll likely, as I said, I'll likely stream next week. If not, I'll definitely either post in community tab or something, because I don't know where I'll be. And for a quiz, like, if it's not a quiz, we just hang out, we'll just chat for a bit, maybe cook up some ideas for general questions. You know, we could literally write up questions. Yeah, so I think that's steadily about it. All right, GG guys, exactly my words. Let me switch to my stream ending screen. Oh, well, it's been a fun time, and I thank you so much for dropping by. Wait, I always get lost in this moment. Like, I wanna play the right music, but I can't because I want my streams to be streaming music. Let me find it. Like, I always want that nice audio that I play to play, and then it plays, and then it's done with playing. You know, called Mother Love. So let me just find it. Yes, that, I love this one. And then I like how it closes, and then I'll leave it for 30 seconds to play so that the stream doesn't get abruptly cut off. Okay, so I'll see y'all next week, probably, but we'll see. So join the Discord or check out the community tab if I'm not around. So I'll see you next week. Bye.